Alright guys, so another quick video. Yesterday I was working on the electrolysis tank. Ran it for I think it was like 6 or 7 hours, like yesterday after work, and until I went to bed or whatever. I don't want to leave it running all night. And then came home this morning after PT, and I ran it for about another, say, probably 2 hours, something like that. So we're right at like 8 to 9 hours. And there was this the Benjamin and Medwin, I think it was called, the number 7, and that thing was pretty crusty and pretty dirty. I had cleaned it once before real quick. I was looking, I don't have any pictures to throw in this video from when I first bought it, but it was pretty dirty, so I'm just excited to get that one done. I pulled it out of the tank, and after using the electrolysis tank, I'll never clean another cast iron pan any other way. I pulled it out, and it literally practically wiped off with just warm water and steel wool. The very bottom part, which I assume has the thickest amount of seasoning, still was a little bit dirty, and it's a newer pan, I believe, so it's pretty rough, so it'll really hold that stuff pretty well. So with that one, I put it in, probably gonna do like another hour or two, and then all I really gotta do is it's all gray, the entire thing, even the bottom parts where it has the little casting swirls. They're really small swirls. I thought that would be a hard place to kind of get in and around to get the stuff cleaned out, but now all I'm really gonna have to do is pull it out, dry it off, wipe it off with the steel wool, and then I'll probably just touch it with the grinder and a few of the bad, the hard spots or whatever, and it'll be ready to be reseasoned. So that one works so well, and we'll be done soon. So what I want to do when I go home from work tonight is immediately start on another one. I spent the money and spent the time building the electrolysis tank, so I might as well use it as much as I can while I can. So this one is the one I bought. It's the number 6 Griswold that I bought from the antique store this past weekend, and it had a little bit of rust on it, not like a tiny little bit of surface rust, just on one spot of the back. I'm trying to get I can open the light and get you guys a little better. This camera's not the best, but you can see, it's not like the sides on the inside. Try to get you guys as many angles as I can. And there's quite a bit of crud built up here. I don't know if you can see that or not. That one I think I just washed with the steel wool and soap and water just to kind of preserve it. I knew it was going to be just a lot of work. And that BS&R smaller one that I did, which is this one turned out really good. This was the one that was all surface rust, but it didn't have any seasoning on it. So that one was actually pretty easy to clean with the water wheel because it was just grinding rust off. This one had a bunch of seasoning on it, so I wanted to get rid of the seasoning. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys a before real quick of this one. This afternoon, right now what I'm doing is I'm in the kitchen getting it prepped with the tie wire so that I can put it in right after I take the other one out. And I haven't really decided. Maybe at the end of this video, I'll make another quick clip. It's hard for me to twine clips together. None of the programs I found really work the best. So bear with me. It might be a bunch of separate videos or whatever, but at least that way you got the before. I don't have any before pictures of the Benjamin and Medwin. It's like a Martha Stewart Essentials thing, so it's newer. But probably not the greatest, but it might be a good user, or maybe it'd be another one I can experiment with as far as smoothing out the bottom and making a better cook surface out of a newer cast iron pan. So we'll see. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I was going to say. So yeah, just getting this one ready, the Griswold ready for the E-tank next, and stay with me guys, and I'll show you some more here in a little bit. Hopefully now that I'm on track and figure out that it worked, I'll remember to get before and after pictures, or at least a quick clip so you guys can see what it looks like before it went in and then when it comes out. Because for me it's amazing, because I can see holy crap, look at all the stuff that came off. And now that I know that it works, I want to show everybody. And my E-tank was less than $30, and really you could do a lot cheaper. If I wanted to have waited, I could have waited till Monday or whatever, went to work and dug through we have a recycling, it's a dumpster with just metal in it. I very, very easily could have dug through there and found some sort of rods to use as anodes. I'm sure I could have dug around at work, or even when I was thinking, I live in an apartment complex, so there's dumpsters on each building. If you drive around those dumpsters 3 or 4 times a week, you'll see a microwave or you know, a mini fridge or a fan, anything sitting out there, if you went out there and just clip the copper wire off of it, what I call lamp cord, you could very easily use that for free to connect your anodes. And then if you could buy like 10 friggin' rolls of black tape at Harbor Freight for like $2.50, so easily could do that. So there's a lot of ways you could cut corners. Even if you found a spot somewhere like at work or a dumpster or anywhere, garage sale, like sitting beside the road, anything like that, has a plastic bucket you can use. So really the only thing you have to buy, or even then you can probably find one a whole lot cheaper, a whole lot easier than what I did, or maybe you already have one, is just the battery charger. So once you get the battery charger figured out, you can build an E-tank, electrolysis tank, like super quick, super easy, and I'm here to tell you that it's definitely worth it. So get a couple more cleaned, and then maybe tomorrow or something I'll start getting start doing some more seasoning. It'll be exciting to season them for like one final time. But anyway, that's it for now. So we'll see you guys a little bit later. Alright, so here we are. It's been, I think, like another 3 or 4 hours. So I'm thinking somewhere around probably around 12 hours is what I've had this Benjamin and Medlin, or Medwin, whatever it's called, cast iron fry pan in the electrolysis tank for. I'm trying to double check the number here. It says number 7 on the handle, but here it is. I don't know how well you can see. Kind of a weird, but you can see there's some trouble areas where it'll be a little harder to get off. Here's a comparison to how dark the other one is. This is a pre-seasoned pan, or a pan that's already seasoned, just so you can see how much lighter it is. And as you can see from the inside, there's still some crud. I haven't wiped it at all yet, so I think this would be for sure my last time doing it with this particular skillet. But it came pretty clean, and the outside stuff, which preferably, I think obviously there's going to be more seasoning on the inside because everyone cooks in there, which is, you know, any grease or anything like that is just added on to your seasoning. And the outside is just normally what you actually put on for seasoning. So like mine, the ones I use regularly, I don't season the outside a whole lot, just because when I put it on my electric stove, it smokes a lot quicker and it stinks. So unless I'm storing it for a while. So, you know, the inside's obviously going to be a little harder to clean. Well, this stuff came off super, super easy. Like, I just went around a few times, like 1, 2, 3, and it was just coming off in huge flakes. But anyway, I put the Griswold number 6, I think it was. Just barely got that one in the E-tank right now, giving the battery charger like a quick half-hour break, and then we're going to put that one in for like a good 8-10 hours, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll have that one all cleaned up, and we'll be able to season 2. I would like to, as my final one, at least would like to do my 3-notch Lodge, just because the outside, I cleaned up the inside really good, but the outside around here still has quite a bit of stuff, and the seasoning looks goofy, so I'd like to redo that one. But yeah, so this one here actually has a really good cooking service. It's a little rough like the newer ones, but it's not as bad as the brand new Lodge I just bought, so this might be a good user. It's pretty heavy. Might turn into a project or maybe a gift or something like that, or, you know, pass on to someone who's new to the cast iron stuff. But anyway, just wanted to give you guys a quick comparison. And how, you know, this thing's, see, pretty much back to gray, so there's like zero seasoning in it. So anyway, I would definitely recommend the electrolysis tank. I'm going to go ahead and get cleaning this one back up, and then we'll turn the battery charger back on for the other one. I think I'm going to end this video here, just due to the fact that it's going to be like another 12 hours or 15 hours, or, you know, probably another day or two before I get around to finishing that other one up. So moral of the story, I like the E-tank, really good idea. Thanks to Old Chevy 4x4 for, you know, kind of being the last person to tell me in first-hand experience that it worked well. So I just decided to go ahead and do it. But yeah, I appreciate everyone watching. Hopefully you guys learned something. Learned that's really quick and easy to build a E-tank. And to me is the easiest, you know, kind of set it and forget it type thing. Put it in the E-tank and forget about it, walk away for 12 hours, and come back, and it's going to be pretty good. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Take care, guys.